Oh, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to M.A.D Reactions. And boy, I've got a brilliant one for you today. I swear, this is great. Great. I haven't done one of these for a while now, but I tell you what, when it comes to UFOs now, I usually watch Casper Site because he's the one, you know. But this, I've seen this one, the clipping of this, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to watch this with you guys because this looks bonkers. As I say, this is some UFO stuff. I love this sort of stuff. I should do more of them. I know I should, but I just don't. Anyway, this is 50M Videos. Really good channel. Honestly, if you haven't heard of them or you haven't seen them before, go and check them out. Seriously, the content on their channel is mental. They've got stuff about everything and anything. Honest to God, it's crazy. It's brilliant. Brilliant channel. 50M Videos. Please go to your channel, subscribe, do what you got to do, leave notifications on, then bosh, yeah? That'd be jubbly. So look, this first ever footage of alien mothership that's dropped 3 aliens and disappeared. Come on. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, this sort of stuff should be on the news. But obviously it's not going to tell us because it doesn't want to shit the life out of everybody. But look, you know, YouTube don't hold no bars, mate. So look, let's have a bosh at this, yeah? And see what we get on. Please subscribe to us as well if you haven't already. It's all free. And then you become part of this beautiful, crazy, bonkers bloody family that we got going. And it's beautiful. Honestly, peeps, we have a right laugh on there. Come over and have a laugh, you know what I mean? Look, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to jump into this, yeah? Because this is crazy, right? Get ready. Strap yourselves up because we're going to take off. Woohoo! Do it.
So let's explore the most unbelievable extraterrestrial encounters ever caught on camera.
Come on. Whoa. Come on.
While exploring the woods in Colorado, a man spotted a disc-shaped saucer landed nearby. It was unlike anything he had seen before. Then, a group of aliens came out of the craft, each moving to different parts of the forest.
Hey? Hang on a minute.
They were dark, and all looked the same. The man got scared and ran away, and now there is a real mystery in those woods that...
I mean, alright, okay. First entrance, you're looking at it, you're thinking, yeah, alright. How do we know, though? How do we know? Because, I mean, if it really did happen, this is the footage we're going to be seeing. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, alright, I know all this AI bollocks going around and all that, but at the end of the day, you know, if this is real stuff, it's, you know what I mean? You see where I'm coming from? You don't know, do we? We don't know.
No one can explain.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mysterious UFO light. Watch this UFO clip, something you've probably never seen before. No. A strange light appeared in the clouds, but no one could guess its source. It seemed to come from a disc-shaped UFO, unlike any seen before.
Look at that. Who's saying that?
The technology looked advanced.
This is what I'm saying. Who's saying no one has actually seen this? Do you know what I mean? Like, if it really, this is what I'm trying. It does my head in because it's like, alright, yeah, people saying, oh, I just said it a minute ago, but like, what if you actually saw this sort of shit in the sky and you thought, bloody hell, took a picture of it, saw a video of it, or whatever. This is what, you know what I'm saying? This is how you're going to download your videos, so the whole bloody world can see it. You know what I mean? It's like, you've got to believe somehow, one way or the other, something's got to be real.
Disc-shaped crafts were never like this in the past. It stayed in the clouds.
Within reason, obviously.
And now it's impossible to predict which kind of UFO might appear next in the sky.
Bonkers, man.
Alien search. Trail cam footage from Colorado spread quickly and made locals avoid the woods. In the video, a gray alien with large dark eyes can be seen digging into the ground, as if looking for something.
The greys. You must have heard of all that.
It seems focused, almost like it lost something important there. The sight confused many people. Authorities later investigated the location carefully, but they did not discover anything unusual at the site. Secret leaked. A strange video is being shared online.
This one. I've seen this. This is a bit old, this one, but I've seen this. Yeah, this is naughty, this one.
That appears to show a UFO possibly abducting a scientist. Some claim the clip is from 1985, near Area 51, during a period when aliens and NASA experts were said to be in contact. According to the story, the event was kept secret at the time. Now, the footage has leaked, and people are once again wondering what really happened during those hidden experiments. Warehouse hoodie. Something wild went down in Allentown, Pennsylvania. People heard some weird noises coming from a warehouse. so they decided to check it out, and that's when things got chaotic. They stumbled upon an alien wearing a hoodie. It looked super strange with long fingers and bulging eyes. They tried to catch it, but the alien panicked and bolted out of there, never to be seen again.
It's pretty, don't you think? Oh, do you know what? When I first saw that, whether it's AI messing about or not, who felt guilty for the alien, man? Who actually felt sorry for the guy or the girl or whatever? You know what I mean? It's like he's put on human's clothing to try and disguise himself. It ain't gonna work with them bloody fingers and that head, is it? Really? Do you know what I mean? Poor sod.
A lot of folks think the alien was just trying to blend in with us.
Yeah.
And honestly, seeing it in that hoodie kind of makes it believable.
Yeah.
Escorted
Yeah. I mean, this is what I'm saying. How do you know it's not real?
giant.
Bonkers.
That's not a suit. They're walking it right into the hangar. Look at the size of it. Those eyes. I've never seen anything like this. Soldiers all around. I can't believe I'm seeing it.
A video that popped up online supposedly showed a huge alien-like figure.
These two geezers here saying to each other here, like that, saying, you do know, if this geezer wanted to kick off, we're buggered. These guns ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Probably just go zip, zip, zip. You know? Zip, zip, zip. You know? Just like that. Zip, zip, zip.
Claiming to stand over 10 feet tall, walking next to some soldiers near Area 51. The person who shared it said they sneaked into the restricted zone to capture the footage.
Oh my God, they got
I mean, how you're getting
In the clip,
that close to take a picture or video is beyond me. I mean, you know, we all know how crazy them bloody security guards are on Area 51. You know, but it's even people just going along in their van and they're getting jumped on with bloody machine guns, you know? I mean, come on.
Soldiers seem to be calmly escorting this being.
Bonkers.
Many versions of the video apparently vanished soon after being uploaded, sparking theories about government cover-ups. While there's no proof that it's real, the video has definitely kicked up more talk about...
Is that there's a littler one, isn't there? There's a shorter one next to him. Or has he got 4 legs?
whether we've actually made contact with non-human beings. Val Hermoso sighting. In Val Hermoso, Tamaulipas, Mexico, a local guy named Juanito Juan filmed a black and white clip in his backyard.
It's a bit nuts, isn't it? It is a bit nuts.
The video showed this weird figure just hanging out among some parked cars. It had a big round head, a skinny chin, and those dark, hollow eyes that people often associate with aliens. The figure just stood there, staring right at the camera. Juanito said it was there for a little while before it just vanished. The video blew up online, with everyone arguing about whether it's something out of this world or just a trick of the light and distance. Mysterious.
Again, we just don't know, do we? We're just gonna have, you kind of have to take it at face value sort of thing, you know? And it's like, it's like, I think to myself, like, when it gets a bit too much, then you think, yeah, all right, you're blowing your boat a bit much, you know what I mean? But the reality, who knows? Seriously, who knows?
UFO.
Who knows? Brilliant.
A man in Peru saw a triangular-shaped UFO just above the road, emitting red lights. Strangely, it stayed in one place and was not really moving. The man was shocked, unsure what he was looking at. He quickly got into his car and drove away, thinking the moment was over. But the surprise wasn't finished. As he continued driving, he noticed the same UFO traveling at a distance
It's fucking chasing him!
alongside him. It was a disturbing sight, but eventually, the UFO left.
You know who it was, didn't you? It was Elliot driving the car and E.T. had come back to see him. Didn't realise.
Lighting UFO. A video from an
twat.
unknown
Sorry.
source
Go
began
on.
circulating on social media. In the footage, a triangular UFO can be seen staying still in the sky. It doesn't move, but every few seconds, a flashing light comes from it. The repeated flashes confused viewers. People online started sharing their thoughts. Some said it looked like a malfunction, while others believed the craft was releasing some kind of different or unknown energy. Texas encounter.
Whoa.
A man in Texas heard some weird sounds late at night and decided to check it out while filming on his phone. As he zoomed in on some plants outside, he noticed a figure lurking in the dark. It looked like it had bulging eyes and a really long head, just standing there as if it was staring at the house. As soon as he figured out what he was looking at, he totally freaked out and ran back inside.
Why would you run inside? I don't understand this. If you caught something like that on camera, like really did catch it, really, you know, it's like, wow, yeah? Bloody hell. Film it. Don't go like this with a bloody camera and I'm fucking running around. Stand still and film it. The whole point.
The video cuts off there. No other info came out after that, but people are still arguing over whether the footage caught something real or just a trick of the light.
What is this?
Late night encounter.
Look at this thing.
Imagine you're heading home late at night, waiting at a red signal, when a huge, strange flying object slowly appears above the road. Sounds terrifying, right? The same thing happened to a man one night. A massive craft with glowing red lights drifted silently through the sky. Moving so slowly, it felt like it was searching for something. It didn't make noise, didn't rush, just hovered and crawled forward.
That looks like the one that we saw a minute ago, didn't it? You know, when the geezer didn't clock it and he carried on driving. Well, he saw it and then done one, didn't he? Elliot.
The man stayed in his car, watching it for a while, unsure what he was seeing, then quietly left the spot.
I love this sort of stuff.
School landing.
Come on.
A clip from 1994 has popped up
see?
again, sparking
1994. We didn't have bloody AI then. You know? We didn't even have this sort of stuff then, did we? Well, we did, but not as high tech now, is it? 94? I can't bloody remember. But yeah, you know, it wasn't that good, was it? When it comes to computer stuff. Unless you had a bit of dough. You know what I mean? So...
fresh debates about a supposed UFO landing at a school in Zimbabwe. In this footage, a saucer reportedly lands in the playground, and then two small beings come out. It's a short clip, but it's definitely stirred up a lot of talk.
Quickly, actually, right, do you know what? I know I keep stopping it, my apologies, but that's how it is, right? Just said then, didn't it? Zimbabwe in the 90s. Now, I remember watching a programme on the BBC a while back now, and it was about these kids in Zimbabwe. They reckon they all said they saw something in the sky, yeah? And they were all told to draw something, yeah? They all, yeah, like kids would be. So they all sat down separately and all drew a picture of what they saw. Obviously, they all saw the same bloody thing. And that was in the 90s. What do you reckon? Check it out. Check it out for yourself. Google it. You'll see what I'm saying about. You'll see what I'm talking about. Mental. Absolutely bonkers.
There isn't much verified info to go along with it. And some people say it's just a small part of a longer video that might have come from classified sources. Whether it's just a misunderstood video or something more mysterious, this short recording is still making waves and splitting opinions even decades later.
I didn't know that. I hadn't heard about the actual little ones walking on the ground, anything like that. It was just about the kids seeing the stuff in the sky. But check it out. It's all matching up, isn't it? In the 90s, Zimbabwe, I mean, bloody hell. Well, you know, how often do the aliens land in Zimbabwe? Do you know what I mean?
Triangular UFO.
Brilliant. Love it.
A passenger on a flight saw a strange object between the clouds. At first, he couldn't tell what it was, but when he looked closer, he was shocked. It was a triangular-shaped UFO, something completely unfamiliar to him. He kept watching it for a moment, unsure where it had come from or where it was heading, and the whole sight just didn't feel normal at all. Base figure. A recently leaked video supposedly showed something shocking at a restricted military base.
Again, yeah? Alright. These little things walking around, like we saw the big tall one walking around, would they actually let that happen? Do you know what I mean? Like, would they actually allow them to just... I know you shouldn't say that, allow them. I mean, you shouldn't put that in the same sentence. But would they be able to walk around outside like that? You know, it's just... Certain people get certain permissions to go in certain places, is what I'm saying. Especially places like that, you know? So... I don't know. Would they allow any Tom, Dick and Harry to see old E.T. walking around the gaff? I don't know. I don't think they would.
The person who uploaded it claimed he had been keeping an eye on the place because of earlier reports of weird stuff going on. In the video, you can see military personnel and equipment, but what really caught people's attention was a smaller figure that looked a lot like the typical description of a little alien. The odd part was how casually everyone acted around it. So far, there's no confirmation on whether the video is legit or not. Advanced tech UFO.
Crazy, isn't it?
What is that? Do you see that, guys?
A local in Illinois once saw a UFO that didn't look like the usual sightings people talk about. It was disc-shaped, but bigger, and seemed more advanced, with blue lights glowing around it. The craft was just above the woods and passed over the area without making any noise at all. The man felt uneasy watching it, so he decided to leave right away. Honestly, walking away from something that strange was...
Wouldn't the trees be going like that though, if that was flying past? You know what I mean? Like, I know it's got no propellers and all that, but I mean, I don't know.
Probably the smartest choice he could make.
I don't know.
Mexican UFO.
I can hear all of you screaming AI, AI, but you know.
In 2014, a strange UFO puzzled people in Mexico. Near the Rocky Mountains, it suddenly appeared over a statue, hovering silently. A bright blue light emerged from inside the craft, casting an eerie glow on the monument, as if examining it for some unknown purpose. Witnesses were baffled, unsure what they had seen. Later, the same mysterious light appeared again, near the mountains, performing another unexplained process. Such unexplained activity suggests there are forces in our skies far beyond human understanding. Malaysia mystery.
Bonkers stuff, man. Oh, this is just brilliant, brilliant. I mean, a lot of you are going to be screaming AI, and I get that, obviously, you know, because, do you know what? The only reason I like, with AI and all the rest of it, it's like certain things, like, you doubt certain things, because you think to yourself, it'd be on the news, wouldn't it? You know, that's what then people able. And again, it's like, well, because it's on the fucking news, what is real? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I think you got to have your own opinion, peeps.
In Malaysia's Kuala Krai district, villagers were stunned when a massive black object appeared in the sky. Grainy footage shows it gliding slowly over the rooftops, almost like a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. People shouted in amazement as it moved closer, casting a shadow across the village. The craft made no sound, no conventional aircraft markings, and seemed completely out of place.
Not a balloon, then.
Local authorities later dismissed it. But events like this suggest that sometimes the skies hold mysteries that challenge everything we think we know.
It's either that or you get John to stand in the background with his camera, right? You get a big disc. Right, ready, John? Catch it! Bloody hell, look at that! Hey, that's real, baby.
Mysterious orbs. A camper in Mexico saw something unusual above him one night. There were multiple glowing orbs in the sky, blinking steadily. It wasn't just one or two. There were several of them moving together. The scene looked like it came straight from a sci-fi film. No clear source could be identified.
See, that looks like a load of drones, doesn't it? Realistically, it looks like a load of drones, yeah?
And the lights seemed to appear suddenly. The camper decided to leave, and the orbs never appeared there again. Virginia recorded.
I've seen this.
Footage linked to the 1996
Yeah.
Virginia incident in Brazil has popped up online again, and it shows what a lot of people think.
Watch the blinking of the eyes. This is why it's either a gadgetical thing, you know, or like, you know, it's just the eyes. When the eyes blink, it's just someone does it for me.
Could be the same creature reported back then. A former officer tried to record the being, but someone close by was trying to stop him. But luckily, he managed to get some quick clips of this strange figure with brown skin, a unique marking on its head, huge, shiny eyes, and a really thin, fragile-looking body. Supporters say the creature matches earlier descriptions, while skeptics are raising doubts about whether it's real. Even after all these years, the incident still gets people talking. Huge spaceship!
I mean, what if it is real? What if it was real? It really was, you know? It really was. And over the years, we've had all these ETs coming to Earth, and we've been keeping them here and holding them back and all whatever, and now, you know, getting pissed off and they want them back. Right?
In 2008, a man in the forests of Scotland noticed something unusual above the trees. A huge craft, bigger than an airplane, was hovering in one place. It wasn't clear enough to describe properly, almost like parts of it blended into the sky. It didn't move, didn't make noise, and gave no clue about why it was there.
I mean, if you woke up in the morning, right? You know, it's a bit like Independence Day, isn't it? When Will goes out to get his newspaper. You know what I mean? If you woke up one morning and opened the curtains and just shut the fucking curtains and get back into bed. No, it didn't really happen. No, well, it's all right, love. Go back to sleep. Nothing to see here. Bloody hell. Wouldn't it, eh? It would be mental. How many of you would crap yourselves? Or who would like bloody straight out the front door? I know myself, I'd be straight out the door, being realistically. I'd be out the front door straight away. Straight away. Get the old camera out. This is not bloody AI! You know what I mean?
The man stayed far away, watched it for a while, then decided to leave. It was the first time anything like that had been seen there, and to this day, no one really knows what it was. UFO fleet.
What is going on? Do you see that?
Recently, people in a small town in Colorado saw something they couldn't explain. One evening, a strange aircraft crossed the sky, and it didn't look like anything from this world. Around it, several disc-shaped objects moved in formation, almost like they were guarding the main craft.
That looks like something out of Star Wars, doesn't it?
Do you see that?
The
fighter
whole
jet
scene
thing.
looked like it came from a sci-fi movie.
There you
Locals
go.
just stood there, shocked, watching it travel across the sky. No one could say what it was or where it came from, and the moment only made the mystery feel even bigger. Tourist encounter. Tourists at a hot spring hotel on Mount Kinzan in Japan noticed a giant UFO moving quietly among the clouds. Its advanced design and glowing lights made it unlike any aircraft they knew. People were surprised, but not afraid, almost as if unusual sights like this were possible there.
That looks like a bloody aeroplane. Doesn't it?
There. The encounter was brief, but it left an undeniable impression. Some phenomena in the sky are beyond ordinary understanding.
Half an aeroplane.
Woods abduction.
Is a UFO for real, y'all?
The UFO for real, y'all?
One night last year in Texas, locals spotted a strange light in the woods. Looking closer, they realized it came from a UFO. It was unclear what exactly was happening. Maybe an alien presence, maybe something else. But everyone was shocked and amazed. People speculated for a long time about what it meant. Such moments make it clear that some events in the sky can't be explained, and whether extraterrestrial visitors might come again remains an open question.
Why is it, peeps, right, that all this stuff, whenever you see it, whenever you hear it, it's always in the States, isn't it? Or in Japan, or in China, or something. It's never over here in England. No. And they want to come over here because it bloody rains all the time and it's always cold. Maybe they just like nice weather. What do you reckon?
Y'all, that's crazy.
UFO crash. Let's head to India,
Uh-oh.
where villagers were shocked by what they saw.
Bloody hell.
A UFO had crashed nearby, and an alien body was there as well, not alive anymore.
हमारे गांव में आज लगभग 2 बजे ये यूफो गिरा है और ये एलियन तब का ही बेहोश है.
The UFO was disc-shaped, a classic saucer, and no one knows what happened. Later, authorities took the alien and the UFO, and the mystery continues.
That is definitely a bloody mystery.
Nothing else was discovered that could explain the strange event. Otherworldly interruption.
Mira, de la forma que gira, ¿no te das cuenta? Mira los ruidos.
In Peru, boys were playing soccer when something completely otherworldly stopped their game. High above, among the clouds, a huge flying saucer appeared, massive yet strangely stationary, as if it was observing everything below. The boys were scared, unsure if it might attempt an abduction or some unknown act. They stayed in shock, staring at the silent craft for several moments, until eventually it vanished.
You'd leg it, wouldn't you? Realistically, you'd think, if that was the case, you'd think you'd leg it, wouldn't you? Or would you? I don't know. I think if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's one of them ones, isn't it? I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to stand my ground.
Leaving everyone shaken and puzzled.
But not
Secret watcher. Workers at a construction site saw something strange in the sky. At first, it seemed like a huge cloud, but on closer inspection, they realized it was a UFO hidden in the clouds. It appeared to be quietly observing everything below.
I've heard of these. I've not actually seen one yet. I've heard of these as well, actually thinking they're bloody clouds and they're not.
The workers were surprised and stayed watching for a few moments.
Different parts of the
Eventually, the UFO moved away, as if it knew it was being seen, and now you never know when you're being watched. Lighting UFO. UFO sightings have begun in Colombia, and my 50 million family got to see one. A strange UFO was emitting a bright red light, unusual for typical sightings, and it traveled very fast. Once the lights turned off, the craft became visible, revealing a disc-shaped design. It was remarkable how these UFOs are now showing up casually in various parts of the world, as if their presence is becoming more common.
This is what I mean. It's like, you know, even they know now, because they know we've got AI, they're thinking to themselves, well, they don't think it's us anyway. They think some bloody idiot's made an AI video. Don't worry about it. Let's go down there. They don't believe it's us. Isn't it? That's what it is. They know that we think they're fake. Crazy. Crazy.
Unidentified flying object. For the next entry, we head to Medellin, where a strange flying object caused panic among locals. It was seen hovering just above the ground, close enough for people to notice its unusual form. The shape wasn't like a typical UFO, but it was still round and clearly looked otherworldly. Many believed something unusual might appear next. Then it suddenly vanished, and the fear stayed among the people for quite some time.
What's these other things flying in the sky with it, though? Do you see another thing?
Cops and
There was other things flying in the sky there.
counter.
Get this on your phone?
Yeah.
They were lower a minute ago.
Late one night in Oklahoma, police officers on patrol noticed lights moving across the sky. At first, they assumed they were drones flying far away. But soon, it became clear these objects were something different. It looked more like a fleet of UFOs traveling together. Nice. The officers stopped their car and kept watching the formation in silence, because there really wasn't much else they could do.
No, there's nothing you can do. I mean, what could we do if they did? Do you know what I mean? Seriously, we'd be buggered.
That moment.
Stay behind the truck, all right?
All right.
Mushroom-shaped cloud.
Yeah, stay behind the truck, all right? Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah. Because I'm not going to be able to do anything if they did come down. Shit.
Back in 2019, locals in Texas noticed a massive mushroom-shaped cloud in the sky. It was so large that many feared some kind of disaster was about to happen. But that wasn't all. After a short time, strange lights began blinking inside the cloud, as if mysterious forces were hidden within it. The sight felt disturbing and unreal. Some believed a UFO inside was malfunctioning, while others were convinced something otherworldly was about to occur.
Yeah, I think that was a hurricane or a tornado. I'd be packing my stuff up and getting down the bloody storm shelter. I'm telling you now, that's some naughty... Mama, there's some naughty-ass lightning coming. We need to get the hell down there now. Go, Dorothy, go! Come on, Dorothy!
Plane disappearance. The alien abduction you're about to see is hard to believe. In Canada, a man noticed a passenger plane flying when 3 UFOs appeared around it, moving very fast. They kept circling the aircraft for a moment. Then suddenly, the plane and the UFOs all disappeared together. It looked exactly like an abduction. Now it makes people wonder if planes that vanish around the world could have disappeared in the same way.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Yeah. I've said that forever. Forever. I've always said that. Whenever there's been anything gone up there and not landed, where's it gone? Where the bloody hell is it gone? You know? It don't just disappear. It's gone. You know what I mean? Like when it goes, gone. Don't happen. It don't happen. They've been taken. Bet you they've been taken. And I bet they're living on in a different galaxy somewhere else. I'm telling you. Where it's all good.
Cloud.
It's all good.
While camping in the woods, a man noticed a strange light in the sky.
Look,
he walked out of the
seeing
trees
that.
to look closer and saw different colored lights coming from a cloud. It didn't seem like normal light. It looked more like some unusual kind of energy. The scene...
You'd be sitting there...
felt strange, almost like something unexpected could happen.
Yeah.
After a while, the lights stopped by themselves, and the man could only stay puzzled.
Heaven's having a rave. Oh, look at this.
Barn encounter. A farmer
I've
was
seen this
checking.
as well. Bloody hell, I know I'm chatting loads and I'm sorry, but look, I hope you get to see this one blink. This is amazing.
Checking out some strange noises near his horse stables and decided to use a flashlight and his phone to peek inside the barn. He swore he saw a small humanoid figure crouching next to a feed container. It looked thin and pale, with long limbs and shiny eyes, giving off a fragile vibe instead of being threatening. When he got closer, it backed away cautiously, but didn't seem aggressive. The next morning, after he called the authorities,
Well, cute, innit? Don't you think it's cute? Who thinks it's cute? I do. I'd help it. Massively help it.
some unmarked vehicles showed up and cordoned off part of his property. Since then, there hasn't been any more info, leaving...
Now, you can understand why Elliot tried to keep E.T. away in the film, you know? Because imagine if you saw that in a barn, right? In your barn, on your yard, yeah? And you wouldn't want them bastards to come and take it because they'd do things to it, you know what I mean, and hurt it. You wouldn't want it to happen, would you? You wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't. You'd save it.
Everyone with a lot of questions about what
You're beautiful.
really happened. Resurfaced clip. An old video popped up again recently of a guy filming his window after hearing some weird noises outside. While he was recording, a strange pale figure with a long head and big bulging eyes suddenly showed up in the frame, peeking in as if it was checking things out. It stayed there for a bit, totally still, before it seemed to notice the camera and backed away. There's been no follow-up information about the clip, and people are still arguing over what it actually was. The sight of it alone has left a lot of viewers feeling uneasy long after the video ended.
Look, that's a bloody horrible head. Oh my
Wall
god.
peeker. A guy in New Mexico posted a video where he claims something weird was happening outside his house. In the footage, you could see a figure
of course
sneaking
it
a
is.
peek from behind a wall by his door.
Fucking Halloween, for crying out loud. It's a mask, innit?
When he stepped outside to check it out, the figure quickly ducked out of sight. People online
I was gonna clean my room before I got home.
started questioning if it was all a prank, especially since there was a decorative ghost hanging on his door. Many thought it was just a Halloween thing, but the homeowner swore it wasn't Halloween and said no one came forward to say they set it up.
It's not Halloween. No, we just have random bloody ghosts hanging on our door all year round, mate. And Halloween stuff all year round because it's bloody freaky.
So it's still a mystery.
I mean, come on. It's not...
Midnight Shapeshifter.
Leave them gummies alone, mate. I'm telling you.
There's a video going around that shows a tall, alien-looking figure wandering around alone at midnight. It seems to be moving normally at first, but then it just stops and, out of nowhere, disappears from the shot. Some people watching think they see the figure change shape a little before it vanishes, which has led to claims of shape-shifting. Fans of the clip say it looked a lot like the tall gray alien that people often talk about. On the flip side, some folks think it might just be a glitch in the camera or some editing trick. The whole thing about it disappearing so suddenly is really what everyone's debating, and there hasn't been a clear explanation for it yet.
Yeah, that's weird.
VHS tape.
VHS. Who had the VHS video recorder? We all did. Or the... if you was a really... You had the Betamax. Remember the Betamax loading on the top? Oh, yes. Eh?
An old VHS tape.
Real quality stuff, that.
From Mexico recently popped up online, catching a lot of people's attention. The video showed two kids playing, and in the background, there was this small, pale figure that moved slowly across the screen. It's pretty faint and almost blends in with the grainy footage, making it hard to see clearly. Some folks think it looked like a little alien just hanging out and watching, while others say it was just the usual glitches and tracking problems you get with old VHS tapes.
No, it isn't, mate. That, I don't... no.
While others say it was just the usual glitches and tracking problems you get with old VHS tapes.
I've never in my life have I ever seen issues with a tape cassette that has that. I mean, that is something. That isn't no dodginess on a cassette tape. No.
Whether it's an optical illusion or something mysterious, the clip is definitely stirring up conversations on social media. Garage CCTV figure. A woman was checking her garage CCTV and noticed something weird moving on the screen. She mentioned that her other two cameras didn't catch it, but she had seen a shadow outside earlier before looking at the footage. The figure looked like it was walking similar to a human, but its posture and movement seemed kinda strange.
I'd say that's a meth head. Realistically, that's someone walking down the road with a chicken on their head.
Range. People online thought it might be a kid, but her mom later said she'd never let her child out at that time.
Yeah.
Could it be your son Bobby just goofing around?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't let
Yeah.
him out at dark by himself.
All these different
Oh, okay.
viewpoints just added to the mystery, making the clip really up for interpretation.
Poor little sod. His mum gets him to do that sort of stuff.
Night fishing.
Mum, I'm playing Silent Hill. Go outside and do me funky chicken dance. Otherwise you have no pocket money.
Two
do what
friends
Mum
were out
says.
fishing at night near Bishopville when they captured some wild footage of a tall figure standing among the trees. The guy who posted it said he's lived there his whole life and has never seen anything like it. The creature looked like it had spike-like bumps all over it and was moving slowly through the
my
woods.
God.
Both guys were pretty freaked out by what they saw. When the video went viral online, some people said it looked like something from the Predator movie, while others weren't so sure about the video quality. The whole thing still doesn't make much sense. Wall visitor. A backyard security camera picked up something strange hanging out by the boundary wall. At first, everything looked normal, but then a figure slowly popped up, almost like it was peeking over. When zoomed in, it kind of looked like the classic E.T. vibe.
E.T.?
Reactions online came
Nah,
in
he's got
fast.
bigger.
Some people were convinced it was an alien, while others thought it might just be someone trying to climb the
That's his cousin, AG.
wall. The short video ends without any more action, leaving everyone guessing about what really went down that night.
It's when you see that sort of stuff, right? And you think to yourself, well, it's a load of crap. And then they blink, right? You're not going to get an outfit anywhere unless you've got dough that them eyes blink like they real, you know? Like, do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
Window watcher.
That's
In
dodgy
2023,
git
a
in a mask, you can
homeowner's
tell
ring
that.
camera captured something deeply unsettling. On the left side window, in the far corner of the frame, a figure could be seen peeking inside.
That's
The
a
homeowner
mask,
sat
mate.
calmly in his living room, unaware he was being watched. The being had the classic gray appearance, elongated head, and large, dark eyes. It didn't act aggressively. It was simply observing. When the footage surfaced online, reactions were divided. Some viewers believed it showed a genuine alien encounter. Others dismissed it as someone wearing a costume. The debate continues, with no clear conclusion either way.
That was definitely someone in a mask, wasn't it? That was definitely a mask.
Bedroom encounter.
Woo!
A woman woke up suddenly in the middle of the night after hearing some weird noises in her house. Thinking it might be a burglar, she grabbed a flashlight and started looking around. What she saw blew her away. In the light stood a figure with huge, shiny
Paul.
eyes. It looked confused and tried to cover its face from the brightness, but couldn't quite manage it. The whole thing lasted only a few moments before the figure disappeared, and the clip eventually made its way online, sparking more chatter about strange nighttime encounters.
I would love to find something or come across or something. I really would, to be able to help it, like, you know, and get it home, whatever it needs to be done. Not just fucking dress it up as Halloween things, you know what I mean? Like, be mental, wouldn't it, if you found something like that in your barn?
Forest response. After word spread about a UFO sighting, a military unit went into a dark forest to check it out. They were shining flashlights all around as they searched the area. Suddenly, they spotted some movement. There was a figure partly hidden behind the trees, with big bulging eyes
Bloody
and
hell.
pale boldly. It never fully came out into the open,
Oh,
staying
fucking
cautious
head.
as if it was watching the soldiers. It stood there for a
Oh.
while, then slowly backed off into the woods. What happened next is still a mystery.
I died in the shadows of a shaped head like that as well, mate. Bloody hell.
Some think it slipped further into the woods, while others wonder if there's more to the
Hey,
story
imagine
that
being able
didn't
to buy a pair of sunglasses. You bollocks, man.
get revealed.
Shit, you wouldn't be able to wear baseball
Backyard
caps,
sighting.
you're buggered.
In 2003, a guy heard a loud crash outside his house, as if something heavy had just landed. Curious, he grabbed his camera and went out to check
As
it
you
out.
do.
Near a tree, he spotted some movement. As he got closer, he saw a creepy pale figure with a big head and bulging eyes peeking at him. It freaked him out, and he quickly ran back inside.
Mother-in-law's here!
The video he shot ended up spreading all over the internet. Some people thought the noise meant a craft had landed, while others believed it was staged. That clip is still a topic of debate today.
What you mean?
Winter County.
What the?
There's been a ton
flipping
of
hell
chatter
was
online
that?
about some leaked body cam footage from the Uinta County Sheriff's Department,
What the-
filmed near Skinwalker Ranch. Deputies were looking into reports
I'd like to go there, Skinwalker Ranch. I've seen this sort of stuff. Other people going there. It looks wicked. It looks really good.
of some movement near an old property when they spotted this weird, pale figure
What
coming
the
out of the dark. It had super long limb, white skin,
What is
and its
that?
feet looked sharp. Definitely not a dog, that's for sure. You could hear the officers sounding pretty shocked.
Sir, you okay?
I mean, look at the muscle form on it. Like, here. I mean, look at his muscles here, look. Weird, isn't it? That's bloody weird. That's proper like. That's what happens when you take too many steroids. You turn into a crazy wild dog. He's going to sit in trees.
Okay, stay with
Before the creature took off super fast. Some people think this is proof
No,
of
it was not
a
him.
rake-type creature,
No.
or even some sort of alien trying to hide.
You okay? Stay with
I mean, fucking hell! Wow, wow!
Creature, or even some sort of alien
Look how
trying
quick
to
he
hide.
goes.
You okay? Stay with Back up.
That would sure, you would sure, yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah, I would.
Dash cam dissolved. A parked car's dash cam caught something really weird late at night. A humanoid figure hanging out next to the vehicle. It looked pretty strange, with a big head and an almost eerie stillness. The figure just stood there, calmly checking out its surroundings for a few seconds. Then, out of nowhere, it seemed to fade away. This clean disappearance left everyone watching pretty confused. People quickly jumped online to discuss it, but no one has really come up with a convincing explanation for what was on that footage. Grieving alien. A leaked video, rumored to be from Area 51, showed a pretty unsettling scene. One alien-looking figure standing over another that was lying still on the ground. The standing being looked kind of somber, as if it was mourning. People say the fallen figure passed away during some sort of experimentation. Some thought it was proof that these beings have feelings, while others were skeptical about where the video came from and whether it's even real. No matter what people believe, the clip kicked off some serious debate.
Okay.
And now,
That was wicked. That was bloody mental. Woo! 50M videos. Thank you very much, peeps. Bloody brilliant. Brilliant. So, like, if you like that sort of stuff, check them out. Honest to God. Or check out Casper's site. He's got a lot with the old UFO stuff as well. So, he's bloody brilliant. But 50M videos, woohoo! Wicked. Well done, man. Seriously. Please go and check them out. Subscribe to their channel. Leave notifications on for crazy more stuff like that and loads of other stuff that he's got. Honestly, they've got loads of different content. It's bonkers. Honestly, it's bonkers. So look, I hope you enjoyed that. That was mental. But, you know, as I say along, you know, end of the day, right, it's like there's so much AI going on, isn't there? Yeah, in the world, right? So, you know, it's like, and they're dropping it in with in everything nowadays, isn't they? You know, it doesn't matter what it is. You think it's going to be real and it end up it's not. But, you know, you got to have your own opinion, don't you? You know, and I truly do believe, obviously, like really, like in reality, that there's no way on this earth that we're here on our own. You know, it's not possible. It's not possible. You know, it's just it's a silly thought if we do think that. But you know, as I say, you know, if anyone does catch anything and they take a picture of it or a video of it and drop it on YouTube or anywhere else, people are going to say and think, yeah, fuck off, that's not real. That's not real. Why isn't it? What if it was? What if it was? How else is someone going to show something? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to get at? It's just crazy. So, what I'm trying to say is, have your own opinion. You know what I mean? Have your own opinion. Everyone's right, free to have their own opinion, have their own choice of whatever. But yeah, I truly believe that there are stuff out there. Maybe not as in your face like that, because if it was, I presume it's got to be on the news somewhere. I mean, if it's so blasé around like that, and obviously, you know, people that aren't watching YouTube, I don't know where they must be living on the bloody moon. But you know, so you know, maybe one day it's gonna just, you know, with all the politicians and all this sort of stuff saying, you know, and Trump and everybody else saying this, that, and the other, you know, we'll believe it when we see it, ladies and gents. What do you reckon, eh? We'll believe it when we see it, for real, when we see it, and not just on the bloody news, you know. Open the curtains up, making a cup of coffee. Woohoo! It's in the sky. Hey, come on, baby. Get your films out. Well, it's pointless getting your films out because no one's bloody believe you, would you? Eh? No. But look, I hope you enjoyed that. I really do. I'll have another one out for you tomorrow, all right? But till then, you take care of yourselves, all right? Take care of each other. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay scared, all right? And please go and check out Casper's site. He's brilliant, and he's got some brilliant content, all right? Love you loads, everyone. Take care. God bless. See you tomorrow. And you're not going anywhere yet because I pressed the bloody button. Love ya.